You're not happy there. See that? 1500 spell KFC. Yeah, pronounce in your head and break up a letter then. KFC.
A.
B. C. D. E. F. G. H. KFC that. Spell KFC. KFC. You gone too far.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how smart are you? 8. Name the 3 counties in Jamaica.
You have Surrey, Middlesex, and Cornwall.
What? Repeat?
Counties.
Yes.
Surrey, Middlesex, and Cornwall.
Sorry. On a scale of 1 to 10, how smart are you?
8.
Name the counties in Jamaica. What? The counties. On a scale of 1 to 10, how smart are you?
8. Right time.
Okay. What is the name of the national hero that is on the $10 coin? On a scale of 1 to 10, how smart are you?
8.
8. Which national hero is on the $10 coin?
And we cannot wait until we reach the stairs. Thanks to this government for understanding that for economic prosperity, you have to have proper instruction.
Youth and distinguished guests, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I, Steve Graham, council nominee on the Old Harbour Primary Board of Management, I represent Mr. Ramon Fisher, who is unavailable, absent. I happy for this opportunity to greet you today at the 2023 graduation at this School of Excellence. Graduation is a milestone of all levels. For the reason I feel truly honored to be here at all wonderful occasion, annual graduation ceremony, the Old Harbour Primary School Institute of Excellence. It is great joy I am here today to assure you all graduates that I know you face a rough task throughout your preparation, your primary school year, especially during the pandemic, and with all the preparation for PEP. But I have no doubt the series of scare events you endure during the period has only made you stronger and more resilient for the road ahead.
I want to say, open with a quote. The heights by great men reached and kept were not attained by sudden flight, but again our companions were sleeping, toiled upwards in the night. And that is exactly
the third term under the under the Andrew Holness led administration. All right, my workers, me couldn't go and a big enough. For the third term under the under the Andrew Holness led administration.
Answer the because question. I understand why you don't like a moderator, because you got something
Jeremiah.
against mothers and you want a fatherator.
Mr. Vegas. Out. Security, usher him out. Usher him out. Usher him out. Usher him out. It ain't nobody. Just a minute. Nobody is coming in First Church and think you're going to take over First Church.
Hello, good afternoon, Mrs. Cuthbert Flynn. My name is Andre Williams, madam. I'm a reporter with the Dina Company, and I am just seeking your guidance as it relates to whether or not you have been made aware that the Walkers Hill community has had some disruption in their water supply. Red Hills?
No, I haven't.
Not been aware.
Well, I mean, have you called NWC?
Well, I have reached.
Call NWC to find out. I mean, I don't understand when you said. I don't understand when you said there's a water disruption. For how long? For today? For.
All right, they.
I don't understand. Like, is there a time limit? Since they've had a water disruption, is that something that happened today? I don't know. NWC normally sends out an advisory, and I'm not aware unless an advisory was sent out or somebody calls me from the community.
All right. What I know, Mrs. Copperfield, is that they used to get waters on a Wednesday and Sundays, but they have said that over the past month that has not been so.
So tell them to call NWC to find out. I don't know who is this. Who are you?
No,
Are you a resident of Walker's Hill?
No, madam. I am a reporter with the Gleaner Company.
Yeah, so do your due diligence and call NWC and find that out. I don't know why you're calling me.
Well, you are their representative.
Why are you calling me? Why are you calling me?
Mrs. Copperfield,
do your due diligence. Go and do your reporting and call NWC and find out. I am not NWC.
That's why I started out, Mrs. Copperfield, by asking you if you are aware.
I want to come here and set the record straight. A journalist from the Gleaner wrote a very misleading story this morning that I made a comment regarding the Walker's Hill community and that they should call NWC themselves.
Don't tell them to call NWC to find out. I don't know who is this. Who are you?
I want to state categorically here that it is not true, that I never said such a thing.
Don't tell them to call NWC to find out. I don't know who is this. Who are you?
The journalist told me that he was doing a story and that he visited the community and that they do not have water. I said to the journalist, I'm not aware of that.
They used to get waters on a Wednesday and Sundays, but they have said that over the past month that has not been so.
No one has contacted me, and I asked him, did he contact NWC? And he said no. And I said to him, then I think if you're doing a story, the best thing for you to do is to contact the agency, NWC, because I'm not the agency.
I don't know why you're calling me.
Well, you are their representative.
Why are you calling me?
To find out what could be the problem. But as far as I am concerned, nobody from Walker's Hill has ever reached out to me to let me know that they do not have water.
Don't tell them to call NWC to find out. I don't know who is this. Who are you?
No,
Are you a resident of Walker's Hill?
No, madam. I am a reporter with the Gleaner Company.
And if it is that any community have water issues, once a resident reaches out, I am always there to answer their call to find out from NWC what the situation is.
I am not NWC.
That's why I started out, Mrs. Copperfield, by asking you if you are aware.
This journalist, the call ended abruptly by me telling him that he must do his due diligence.
I am not NWC.
That's why I started out, Mrs. Copperfield, by asking you if you are aware.
Anybody in the Jamaica Labour Party, because I'm fucking sick and tired of you, okay? I don't want to hear from you. I don't want to fucking hear from you. I asked Chevron to choose a project. He's yet to choose a fucking project, okay? I'm the one who told him that I'm going to give him paint and cement for somebody's house, to fix up somebody's house. Up to now, he hasn't come to me to tell me anything about King Weston and what he wants to do. He called me yesterday to tell me he wants ply and nail and some other stuff for this lady's house. He has not chosen a project. So don't come to me unless you know your fucking facts. Why don't you become the fucking MP? Since you know everything and you're the head cook and bottle washer for every fucking thing. Why don't you become the fucking MP then? Huh? Since you're the one delegating and telling me what I must do and how I must run things. You do it. Come and take my job then. Let me fucking tell you something. You go and you play this back to anybody in the Jamaica Labour Party. Because I'm fucking sick and tired of you. Okay?
Hello, my name is Isabel Alves and I'm from Canada and we love coming to Jamaica, but I'd like to speak to the local government because something needs to be done about the roads. There's big potholes, everything. Let's fix the roads so we can get to the grill a lot sooner, right, Roxanne?
Right.
Right?
I'm with you.
And you know what? We can stay here a little longer, but the roads need to be done because then We can talk about an airport, Negro.
And we can get more business as workers.
Absolutely. Because what are the big complaints, Roxanne? Is it took 3 hours, 4 hours
from the airport just to get to
And that's
Negro.
just in Montego Bay. And then you've got Lucy, right? So we need to fix the roads. Let's spend some money so that they can make some money.
And there's
Thank
no
you,
KFC
Mr.
to
Government.
stop at. There's no KFC you could stop at.
That part. Whatever she said.
Goodbye.
What is the difference between the ordinary thief and a political thief? Number one, the ordinary thief steals your money, your bag, your watch. What is the difference between the ordinary thief and a political thief? Number one, the ordinary thief steals your money, your bag, your watch, and your jewelry, isn't it? But the political thief steals your future, your career, your education, your health, and your business.
Say I'm on board, yeah. No. And I not leave, yeah. Fico and UK. No way, sir. Me pot up boil, yeah. Me belly full, yeah. Sweet Jamaica.
We deserve to be paid on time, in real time, and have a proper system where we do not have to get messages to say that your pay slip will not be ready today. But we have advanced system, advanced technology to send the thing to us that we can track how we are paid. Commission and Minister, we really want the overtime thing to be fixed.
What is the difference between the ordinary thief and a political thief? Number one, the ordinary thief steals your money, your bag, your watch, and your jewelry, isn't it? But the political thief steals your future, your career, your education, your health, and your business.
It is alleged that I had omitted bank accounts from my declarations, and one of these accounts was incorrectly reported as a US dollar balance by a financial institution. These matters were cleared as the accounts in question, by my recollection, were dormant, previously reported, and the balance in them were around Jamaican $3,000 and 200 euros. Other accounts were identified and alleged to be belonging to me, but undeclared. Some of these accounts were opened by my parents as far back as 1975, and my name later added, probably while I was still a child. Many Jamaicans add their children to their accounts for survivorship reasons and in the event of emergencies. I have never claimed these as my assets, and I am satisfied that the Director of Corruption Prosecution ruled that there was insufficient evidence to support claims that I intentionally omitted bank accounts from my declarations, and that there is greater evidence to support my explanation as opposed to evidence to the contrary.
So there are two separate investigations that emanated from the Prime Minister's statutory declarations. I want you to discuss that first and tell us what were those two separate investigations. One relates to the omission of information for which the Director of Corruption Prosecution ruled, and then the second investigation was around illicit enrichment.
Well, I would say on the
4 accounts. There were 2 related to his parents put his name on, one with a former constituency manager and another one. Now, it's important to look at the detail. The Director of Investigation said he brought to Mr. Holness's attention on 3 occasions that his name was in fact on the accounts. And in spite of that, Mr. Holness did not declare those as part of his declaration. Secondly, and even more importantly, the Director of Investigation found that in 2 of those accounts, monies were flowing through the accounts from accounts solely controlled by Mr. Holness and 2 accounts solely controlled by Mr. Holness. So in essence, he's saying Mr. Holness said he knew nothing about these accounts, but funds are flowing in the region of millions of dollars. Deposits put in today, taken out the following week. 2 accounts controlled solely by him. So the question is, was Mr. Holness being truthful when he said, well, it's my parents' account and I don't know anything about it?
What is the difference between the ordinary thief and a political thief? Number 1, the ordinary thief steals your money, your bag, your watch, and your jewelry, isn't it? But the political thief steals your future, your career, your education.
You can spell car key.
Alright, C.
No, you see if I spell it?
Yeah.
May I get $1,000?
C-O-R-K-E-Y.
See you, what?
C. Key.
Fully done.
C-O-C-K-Y. C-O-C-K-Y. What that spell? Car key.
You're not happy there. See that? 1500, spell KC. Yeah, pronounce in your head and break up a letter then. KFC. A. B. C. D. KFC, that. Spell KFC. KFC. You gone too far. I just 3 letters spell it. What? D. KFC. Eh? You don't know of it? You want me double the money?
Show me for your phone.
No, if you want me double the money, you want me double the 1500. Alright, come here. Me double the 1500. Come, civic stay. Spell KFC.
A.
You can't spell KFC, dog.
What is the difference between the ordinary thief and a political thief? Number 1, the ordinary thief steals your money, your bag, your watch, and your jewelry, isn't it? But the political thief steals your future, your career, your education.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how smart are you? 8. Name the 3 counties in Jamaica.
You have Surrey, Middlesex, and Cornwall.
What? Repeat?
Counties.
Yes.
Surrey, Middlesex, and Cornwall.
Sorry. What? On a scale of 1 to 10, how smart are you?
8.
Name the counties in Jamaica. What? The counties. On a scale of 1 to 10, how smart are you?
8. 5 times.
Okay. What is the name of the national hero that is on the $10 coin? On a scale of 1 to 10, how smart are you?
8.
8. Which national hero is on the $10 coin?
What is the difference between the ordinary thief and a political thief? Number 1, the ordinary thief steals your money, your bag, your watch, and your jewelry, isn't it? But the political thief steals your future, your career, your education, your health, and your business.
Name is Sebastian Williams. I'm an operator, raft license captain in the White River.
How long have you been on the White River?
But they are from 2018. Yeah, from 2020.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so based on the announcement that was made, illegal rafters are being asked to migrate the river. The clothes are asking that you pick up jobs with other proprietors elsewhere. How do you feel about that?
I feel away, because watch out now, yes, when they just started thing. When they just started, we have a Team Jamaica man down at Old Cheerios. Team Jamaica place where name Mr. Chung and Mr. Ching and Mr. Wayne Warner. Him collect a lot of money from us. A lot. Every time in criminal we have a $300 in a US again. So when do him build 3 different offices doing that, him give we go ahead for even have more raft on the river. Him give we go ahead. So when do he make we have 3 offices. So each time he come from the 3 offices, them a $300 in my collect. So when I wonder now if today me never see him come to represent we say him give we go ahead and we can operate and we can do a thing in sending seconds. So right when second basically I say him no know nothing about that, and we need to move from this place, which is they want to send in some place so we're not even sure if the people have a really and truly employ with it to work for them, that we can have a job. And remember we have kids. Right now my son just start school. Yo, me I tell you, it's been a while me not got lock up, so the rafting I do enough for me. They feed me, keep me active in idea. And night time I go on my bed and I get up active in idea again. So when them have a take with this from me or from we now, it don't look good and journalist, it don't look good. Really and truly need it. Alright, they must have gunshot and fire down here. Which is not a raft captain a fire door shot. We have beggar Andrew from morning say, please open up your business and give us some proper security, like police they turn up. Remember say we have office and we have paid the Team Jamaica man money. Every time they come them and collect them 3 days and then how much money. That the money they can come together and pay for security, pay for insurance, pay for protection for tourists and we. So I don't know what they might try say. We can come together as we and pay for our own things. So what they might try do, they might try push you out and push you in a them friend place. Because they know say them friend I really want we up there. We have a dead for hungry and joyless. And we really and truly need some help by the White River rafting. Please.
What is the difference between the ordinary thief and a political thief? Number 1, the ordinary thief steals your money, your bag, your watch, and your jewelry, isn't it? But the political thief steals your future, your career, your education, your health.
National in the Cayman Islands.
Up first this evening, officials at the Bustamante Hospital are on the defensive this evening amid suggestions by the Health Minister, Dr. Christopher Tufton, that they should also take responsibility for some of the issues plaguing the hospital.
TVJ's Kirk Wright spoke with Dr. Warren Blake, an orthopedic surgeon and consultant.
It has been a challenging few months at the Bustamante Hospital for Children. Orthopedic surgeon and consultant Dr. Warren Blake knows firsthand what medical staff had to do to keep the operations running. It is why he's concerned about the comments made by the Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton about the malfunctioning AC units in the operating rooms. The minister pointed to poor maintenance of the infrastructure by the hospital's administrators for some of the recurring problems. According to Dr. Blake, that's not the case. He referred us to a plan put in place back in April to fix the AC units in all operating rooms. He said if that plan was allowed to go ahead, problems with the AC units would be non-existent.
And that plan was to have been funded by the Chase Fund. The administration of the hospital was well involved in this, and when they sent to the ministry to get permission was denied.
Tell them the truth. Sometimes the truth hurt. Sometimes the truth is an offense. But God see I know me not sin upon the people of Jamaica. We have sinned against the people of Jamaica. We have sinned against our fellow man.
In my hand is NWC bottled water, meaning bottled pipe water.
And I can assure you, here in Mobay, those in Kingston, those anywhere in Jamaica, the water from NWC is safe to drink and is the envy of many of our Caribbean neighbors and is in high demand right across the world. And it is the reason, or one of the reasons rather, that Minister Bartlett uses when he goes to lobby for more ships to come for our cruise terminals. Because they come and buy Jamaican water, because foreigners trust our water.
Let me pause here and take a sip of the NWC's water. Let me make sure you see it properly. The NWC is bottled tap water, meaning it comes from the pipe.
If the scientists and technicians at the Ministry of Health tell you there's no problem, and the technical staff at the Water Commission tell you that there isn't a problem, then I don't know which politician can tell you that there is a problem, ladies and gentlemen.
Prime Minister and Party Leader Andrew Holness
is the man of integrity, love.
The operation, which began after 6 a.m. on Thursday morning, saw unoccupied and unfinished houses being demolished by large machinery.
The state that I stand in full support
of the best Prime Minister
since 1962.
One inconsolable victim of the demolition said she now has no clue what her next steps will be, as she spent her last $800,000 on the lot she was building on.
Give me TRN. And then turn up the receipt, give me. There's another receipt, give me. Nobody not give me no look one, no look no give me.
In full support
of the best Prime Minister
since 1962.
Southwest St. Elizabeth is in full support.
No, I thought me doesn't pass and so I just told me so I leave the plane. Me doesn't work for work. I see that work for work. I change it and I make work in the mountain. Come in and have it, come here, see if it belongs and such.
Yeah, man, come back and woman Andrew Wallace place for real, man. Come back and man and parents, brother. Cause watch out. You feel like Andrew Wallace poor people in the family? You know what? See a man go live in family also. Right then, in Andrew Wallace right now, a family where we need a house just like how we need a house now. Eh? Come back and prison one, we go live and make soldiers and police run with them. The soldiers and police them run with my young boy for we. Then them happy catch me. Me a old man. Me can't run for soldier and police right now, especially soldier. Eh? Andrew Wallace, come back.
Has been put on hold, at least for now, until a meeting is convened with the government and the Sugar Corporation of Jamaica, SCJ, to work out the way forward.
Prime Minister Andrew Holness, who visited the community today, told the residents that the area will be developed in an orderly way and they will not be left out. Kirk Wright has this primetime news follow-up.
The residents eagerly awaited the arrival of the Prime Minister to hear the government's next move after demolishing their structures. Immediately after he arrived, he convened a meeting where he made this announcement.
This community and this area is about to experience a change, a transformation. We have put in place a master plan that is going to bring 15,000 houses into this area. Not for rich people.
And with that, the Prime Minister declared the options available.
You will have options to acquire the land itself. You will have options to acquire a starter unit. And you will have options to acquire a full unit. Presently, we were modeling our target prices as to the prices that we have been giving in Catherine Estates, which is just across here. And those units are about $6.5 average $1 billion.
Good news, but the price point sparked questions of doubt about affordability. The Prime Minister assured there was no need to worry, as persons will be able to obtain mortgages.
So you will be able to buy your house and pay over time. The same way you're doing it now in incrementally building out. But when you go this route, you get your full house in a community.
Some say they were convinced of the Prime Minister's plan.
You know, don't you know that he's lying, right? Because me know a lie I tell, right? And in the first instance, him should have found out all of them something for him demolish the building them, right? And then he come back with him foolish, you know. Remember, you know, him say, we are criminal, you know. Me hear in person and then him go tell you right there say him did not say it and me have to come up and say it. Yes, him say it.
The Prime Minister told the people that it appeared they were scammed because the government has no record of them paying for lands in the area.
Now we need to know who did you pay. We want to be able to assist, but if we are going to assist, we need to have clean hands coming to the table. Madam Speaker, tomorrow the government will act to demolish those structures that have been illegally erected.
Mother, they've been in a rent house that rent raise every 3 months. I am very uncomfortable. Building an 8-bedroom here for my kids. And before you even come and say something, they even say that we were issued with a warning. It was a lie. That was a lie, and it was written from the person. That is also a lie. No, and they didn't find out how we got the land. It wasn't captured by me. I paid for my land.
Okay.
I paid 3 times because I couldn't afford it 1 time.
Well, you made down payment, installments. Okay.
I got my receipt.
When we examined the situation, we only acted when we were certain that certain steps were taken. So we had the evidence of the posting of stop orders. I will, so, no, you,
That's a lie,
Please.
I'm going to respond to her.
Please, allow the lady's question to be answered.
Right.
Please.
I'm going to respond to her.
Please, allow the lady's question to be answered.
Right. So that's one. Then number 2, the land that you claim to purchase, right? The government would want to know.
Say I'm on board, yeah.
No.
And I not leave ya. We go a UK. No way, sir. Me pot a boil ya. Me belly full ya. Sweet Jamaica.
My dogs, set fools, set dogs, represent all the laws of dogs. I gotta know that they love me. From them I'm tired of teaching
The National Integrity Action NIA is calling for Prime Minister Andrew Holness to intervene in the controversy involving Government Minister Everard Warmington. As Sandy Williams reports, Principal Director of the NIA believes Mr. Warmington should be demoted or asked to resign for his racial comment about the opposition leader on Sunday. In some developed nation, a parliamentarian may be sanctioned for uttering racial comments on a political platform. Recently, a far-right member of the French parliament was sanctioned by a disciplinary panel for shouting "Go back to Africa" when a black MP was speaking in the National Assembly. A maximum penalty of 15 days suspension and a temporary pay cut was imposed on the member. However, in Jamaica, it is yet to be seen if Member of Parliament
for St. Catharines Southwest, Everald Warmington, will be sanctioned for his controversial racial comment about opposition leader Mark Golding. On Sunday, Mr. Warmington suggested that Mr. Golding's racial background and his ancestral links to British slave masters made him unfit to become Prime Minister of Jamaica.
Where Mark Golding, Madam Foy, come from? A white man, white one from England. Prime Minister where? Jamaica? If he wants to be Prime Minister, go back to England, Ireland, Wales, or Scotland.
Professor Trevor Monroe is Principal Director of the National Integrity Action, NIA.
There is no code of conduct on the basis of which any behavior inside or outside of our parliament by a member of parliament can be sanctioned.
Professor Monroe explains that the government had started consultation 13 years ago as part of efforts to implement a national code of conduct. There was also a commitment to include a national code of conduct in Jamaica's National Development Plan, Vision 2030. But to date,
that commitment in our National Development Plan has not been fulfilled despite a number of administrations, the Simpson-Miller administration 2012, 2016 following Golding, then the second Andrew Holness administration.
He says the time has come for the government to fulfill that commitment. The Office of the Political Ombudsman has since sent a letter informing Mr. Warmington that it will be conducting a probe into the matter. However, in a Gleaner article, Mr. Warmington dismissed both the PSOJ and the Office of the Political Ombudsman as sanctimonious non-entities.
Comrades, one of the most important aspects of why there needs to be a change is in the governance of the country itself. The people of Jamaica have lost all confidence in the ethical and moral foundation of this government. They have been seen to be ripping and running off nepotism, cronyism, so many scandals, and the very institution that is tasked with ensuring accountability and probity in the public affairs of the country, they're trying to dismantle it. They're trying to dismantle the FID as well as the Integrity Commission by appointing persons who are not qualified and persons who have a clear conflict of interest and should not even be putting themselves forward for the position. And comrades, somebody sent me something tonight which I want to share with you because I thought it was quite significant. I'm going to read it. Happy Father's Day, comrade leader. I had a very interesting discussion with a friend of mine who is 81. He has voted for the Jamaica Labour Party for 4 decades. And his view is that not only is the JLP corrupt, but democracy is at stake. I am not voting for either the PNP nor the JLP. I am voting for Jamaica, and therefore I will vote for the PNP. So this JLP supporter is saying if he is going to choose Jamaica, and he intends to choose Jamaica, he'll choose Jamaica by voting for the People's National Party. And I say to all well-thinking Jamaicans, whether you are the PNP, JLP, or no P, all well-thinking Jamaicans, we cannot afford to have our democracy dismantled by this government because they are running scared. They know the wrongs they have committed and they want to ensure that they are never held accountable for it. And Jamaica cannot afford to allow the hard-won gains of democracy, of freedom, of decency that our founding fathers and our forefathers fought so hard for to be dismantled and sacrificed on the altar of corruption and nepotism under this government. So you have to choose change. You have to choose a government that will put the people first and will ensure that the resources that are for the people are used only for the people and not for themselves and their friends. That will protect the institutions of accountability in the country, will not interfere with them, and will ensure they're adequately resourced and further strengthen them. The Integrity Commission is a case in point. I was the person who brought the Integrity Commission legislation to Parliament. I was the person who put together the panel of experts that developed the legislation based on international best practices around the world. I am fully committed to ensuring its independence and that it has the tools it needs to hold people.
PNP is doing, labor rights, is to use the IC report to give the impression that the Prime Minister has been implicated. Nothing like that, nothing like that. Manchester must stand up for what is right. And those people who are collecting money for votes, collect the money, collect the money, collect the money, but vote what is right. And those people who are collecting money for votes, collect the money, collect the money, collect the money, but vote what is right.
Well, go on, Pam, the manners and respect, boy. You know, me could have played a video from now till tomorrow morning non-stop without saying a word, you know. Make the video them speak for themselves. I don't know, can see it without me even saying a word. And, you know, you see what I go on at the place. People what go on. Corruption are only. Jamaica make the biggest mistake when we put them brother here in a power. Them are the biggest con of the 21st century. The biggest con. The man them is highly incompetent. Find themselves in a politics with no interest of bettering the country and nobody's life, but just to fatten them pocket. You talk about them bottomless pocket we can't full up. Them pocket bottom can't full, always thirsty, always hungry. You no matter what them man got, it look like them man can't stop take. And the biggest problem them man face right now are when they make Jamaican youth them dunce. Oh, you're going to make the youth them dunce, man. And I come talk about economy. I got to talk about job. I got to talk about crime. I got to talk about poverty. Bro, I could talk about the youth them. It is the biggest failure. Them man you see on the screen are the biggest con man them in my book of the 21st century. The man them con them way into the job. One of them call himself doctor. Pick up a post that is supposed to be a doctor post. You're not a medical doctor, but you have a little doctorate in marketing. Oh, it sounds fine, man. Fit right in. Nobody now question it. They call me doc. Find yourself as the Minister of Health. Eh? Look how much people are dead under you. The doctor come blow the whistle and say 15,000 people annually are dead under tough time. The doctor blew the whistle amid some serious allegations that approximately 15,000 Jamaicans are dying under tough time. So the amount of Jamaicans were dead annually by guns, where you hear them run up and down and talk about, and I put the light over there. So then I put the light in the hospital, say in a 1 month time, the amount of people dead by gun crime for the year, them are dead in the hospital in a 1 month. 1 month to take out the yearly gun crime. You know, you may say, the amount of people in Jamaica were dead by gun crime. You see them talk about crime. But them not talk about the amount of people who are dead in the hospital. My brother called me today and said, about 55 people a day at Jamaica. This is a genocide, people. Corruption affect your education, your health, every goddamn thing, people. They are taken away. And on top of that, at the end of the day, they don't want to be held accountable for nothing. We ain't got no damn education. We ain't got no education. You know, look at so how embarrassing.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how smart are you? 8. Name the the 3 counties in Jamaica?
You have Surrey, Middlesex, and Cornwall.
What? Repeat?
Counties.
Yes.
Surrey, Middlesex, and Cornwall.
Surrey. On a scale of 1 to 10, how smart are you?
That's right. 8.
Name the counties in Jamaica. What? The counties. On a scale of 1 to 10, how smart are you?
8. 5.
Okay. What is the name of the national hero that is on the $10 coin? On a scale of 1 to 10, how smart are you?
8.
8. Which national hero is on the $10 coin?
Don't tell me about no crime number. Don't tell me about unemployment number. Don't tell me about poverty is down. Don't tell me about economy. Don't tell me nothing about that. The way you run in your country, it proving that the youth them. See there? Simple example in the youth them. How comes you no know about county? You like them ever got high school, man. You make the youth them look bad, man. Me not laugh at no youth. We don't feel the youth. We don't rob up all money and feel the youth. Feel the youth them. Youth them can't spell simple things. The youth them don't even know which national hero they pay with $10. When this is so deliberately mash up the country, we don't come in there under the guise of lifting up Jamaica and prosperity, but people don't know say poverty. Poverty. If this man say right, I left him mean. If he say walk, he mean run. If he say up, he mean down. The man is just a liar, people. And now you make the youth them dunce. Eh? You them dunce, boy. Where did I go? No, sir. Let me hear from the youth them in the PNP, from the youth arm of the PNP, how them feel about what's going on.
The People's National Party youth arm criticized the government's handling of the country at their recently held youth rally in central Westmoreland. The youth arm also refuted claims by the GLP that the party does not have a lot of young people. Carrie-Ann Simpson reports.
Undoubtedly, the youth vote will be critical in the upcoming polls. In Westmoreland, the People's National Party Youth Organization, PNP-YO and Patriots are leading the charge to woo the young voters in the parish. In making a case, PNP-YO President Shamil Brown pointed to shortcomings in education.
We grow up and we hear that education is the key to success. But we live in a Jamaica where this wicked JLP government has changed the lock on us. But I am here to tell you that Mark Jefferson Gordon will bring us the change that we need.
On the issue of brain drain, she stressed that if teachers were properly paid, this would no longer be an issue. Meanwhile, PNP candidate for St. James West Central Dr. Andre Houghton spoke on the recent Supreme Court ruling on the removal of billboards in Montego Bay.
Free at last, free at last. My God, we're free at last. And we told the labor rights, we expressed to them that they were ill-informed and they didn't understand the law properly, but they were very arrogant in their style of leadership. And the arrogant leader is like a broken glass trying to pretend to be perfect. But those of us looking on that glass can see that it's shattered and it's not good.
For his part, opposition leader Mark Golding.
We know we're getting into what they call the silly season. You're going to hear a lot of personal attacks. You're going to hear a lot of lies and deception and propaganda. You're going to be facing all kind of tactics. They're going to try buy you out. You're going to hear a lot of personal attacks.
But those of us looking on that glass can see that it's shattered and it's not good.
For his part, opposition leader Mark Golding.
We know we're getting into what they call the silly season. You're going to hear a lot of personal attacks. You're going to hear a lot of lies and deception and propaganda. You're going to be facing all kind of tactics. They're going to try buy you out, or they're going to try and intimidate. But we are not for sale, comrades.
Mr. Golding also made a second appeal to the people for the upcoming election.
And of course, here in Westmoreland, where you have been so good to the PNP over the years, And we're asking you with great humility to be good to us again and to deliver 1, 2, 3.
Carrie Simpson, TVJ.
So people, when you hear such man yesterday come out and make utterance like, you know, them don't need the opposition. And me come out this morning and ask that the PNP, they must come out and, you know, put some fire upon it. Don't make it something with glass over like on nothing this man say. Well, Mark Gordon come out in the Gleaner with something apart from here. Me play Denton Campbell this morning, he came out. People's National Party President Mark Gordon has strongly rejected Prime Minister Andrew Holness's recent claim that the government does not need an opposition to remain accountable, asserting instead that the supporters of the ruling Jamaica Labour Party are sufficient for oversight. In a blunt response, Gordon dismissed Holness's assertion as a nonsense argument, which he said reflects the Prime Minister's ongoing misunderstanding of Jamaica's democratic governance system. So in other words, right here, Gordon not tell the Prime Minister in a nice way that he's a dunce. Remember, Gordon have a way of using words, you know. You understand me? Him not in the low thing like some other people are really telling blunt, say, I dunce, the Prime Minister dunce. Fully dunce. You wonder why the youth them dunce. And that Gordon I tell the Prime Minister, I said, is them utterance, a dunce utterance. That's why I tell the people them say, me not listen to that what Prime Minister say. He might utter it, yes, but who him talk to? A bunch of dunce people. Him can't go in a parliament with that. And then they sit there and talk a roadside, a gully banking. Such man can't go in a parliament with them argument, yeah. He might have to turn a road with them. Yeah? He might have to turn a road with them people. Disgusting. So, Mark Gordon called the man. It reflects the Prime Minister's ongoing misunderstanding of Jamaica's democratic governance system. Nonsense argument. The opposition, I say, the Prime Minister utter nonsense argument. That means that the opposition are clearly say, boy, I don't ever entertain nonsense argument coming from the Prime Minister. This is disgusting, you know. That's why I say, you know what? Me now go pay attention to this because he might make some utterance where not based on law. You understand me, I say? And the Constitution. So that's why here Mark Gordon say, you know, a nonsense argument and it show up the Prime Minister ignorance of the democratic governance system. Even though my Prime Minister, the man fully dunce. I just told Mark Gordon to say that. And that he mean. The man means that the Prime Minister is fully dunce, people. So when you have the Prime Minister fully dunce, you have MPs fully dunce, councillors fully dunce, then, I mean, what you expect of the youth then?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how smart are you? 8. Name the 3 counties in Jamaica.
You have Surrey, Middlesex, and Cornwall.
What? Repeat?
Counties.
Yes.
Surrey, Middlesex, and Cornwall.
Surrey. On a scale of 1 to 10, how smart are you?
8.
Name the counties in Jamaica. What? The counties. On a scale of 1 to 10, how smart are you?
8. By time.
Okay. What is the name of the national hero that is on the $10 coin? On a scale of 1 to 10, how smart are you?
8.
8. Which national hero is on the $10 coin?
Embarrassing, man. To be a nice youth, yeah. They must say that's supposed to happen to the youth, them. And I come talk about economy. I come talk about poverty, unemployment, crime. The biggest crime in Jamaica for make my grandpit and them done, Sadami. That is the biggest crime. That is what's going on. The biggest crime is in Jamaica when they have the youth them done, Sadami. And I come talk about you doing the most. But people, let me tell you, say it is deliberate. They do it past spite. Listen to the argument, yeah, and see if it makes no sense to you.
Jamaica Minister of Education says reading will be brought back into schools. No, think about that for a minute. What do you mean brought back into schools? Sounds like a real situation to me.
Senator Dr. Dana Morris Dixon has announced that starting this September, reading will be formally timetabled again in primary schools, 2 hours every week. That means at some point they removed reading from primary schools. And now over 70% of students entering high schools can't even read properly. So the question is this: why was reading removed in the first place? And if it was removed, then what replaced it? And how do you go to school for 12 years and leave illiterate?
And we cannot wait until we reach the stairs. Thanks to this government for understanding that for economic prosperity, you have to have proper instruction.
Youth and distinguished guests, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I, Steve Graham, council nominee on the Old Harbour Primary Board of Management, I represent Mr. Ramon Fisher, who is unavailable, absent. I happy for this opportunity to greet you today at the 2023 graduation at this School of Excellence. Graduation is a milestone of all levels. For the reason, I feel truly honored to be here at all wonderful occasion, annual graduation ceremony, the Old Harbour Primary School Institute of Excellence. It is great joy I am here today to assure you all graduates that I know you face a rough task throughout your preparation, your primary school year, especially during the pandemic, and with all the preparation for PEP. But I have no doubt the series of scare events you endure during the period has only made you stronger and more resilient for the road ahead.
I want to say, open with a quote. The heights by great men reached and kept were not attained by sudden flight, but again their companions were sleeping, toiled upwards in the night. And that is exactly
the third term under the Andrew Holness led administration. All right, my workers, me couldn't go and a big enough. For the third term under the Andrew Holness led administration.
Answer the question. Because I understand why you don't like a moderator, because you got something
Jeremiah.
against mothers and you want a fatherator.
Mr. Vegas. Out. Security, usher him out. Usher him out. Usher him out. Usher him out. It ain't nobody. Just a minute. Nobody is coming in First Church and think you're going to take over First Church. You can spell car key.
Alright, C.
No, you see if I spell it?
Yeah.
May I get $1,000?
C-O-R-K-E-Y.
See you, what?
C. Key.
Fully done.
C-O-C-K-Y.
C-O-C-K. What that spell? Car key.
C-O-C-K-Y. Jano. If you ever put that pen in the paper and send before teacher, they are straight suspension. Me say, if teacher says spell khaki, I go put no C-O-C-K-Y. A suspension their backside. But and a laughing matter, but why? Eh? Them boy no value education. Mr. Jamaica, them are the biggest mistake we ever make. Everything them man say them do the opposite people. Biggest con game. You want to see a con man in motion? Look on the body language. Hear the word that come out of his mouth. Look on his face. Me a show a con man, you know. Me a show a real con man in full action now. Look on the body language. Look on his face. Look on this.
That is why we did something like the reverse tax credit. Never before in Jamaica's history, where the government is giving back to people who earn less than $3 million per year. Never before happened. That's a way in which we are making sure that the dividends of the good economic management reaches to the people. Yes, good economic management can yam.
You see that? Real con artists. But youth and youth. You don't realize that nothing now come for you. Then the man I could have done. Take away everything from you. One of the biggest things in Jamaica for make the youth them dance, you know. So I could hear a mark going for the youth them in terms of putting a roof over them head and something like that and so forth and so on. I could hear.
Every Jamaican deserves a place to call their own home. Our plans are to make that a reality. We don't bulldoze people's homes, we build them. We're going to restore the special low interest rates for public sector workers. We're going to introduce a 3-month moratorium period after you buy the house, so you have some time to furnish it and do little fixing up before you have to start making your mortgage payments. And we'll increase the debt service ratio for public sector workers so that you can qualify for a bigger mortgage loan. We're really thinking about you guys. And for our young people, we have the Young Owners Fund, a $1 billion annual fund within the NHT, where anyone up to 35 who's buying a house for the first time, if they're an NHT contributor for at least 2 years, can get a grant of $500,000 towards the deposit on the house. And if you're a person who is working but can't produce a pay slip because you're in the informal economy or you're struggling to save enough for a deposit for a home, we have the rent-to-own plan, where you can go into the house as a tenant, paying rent equal to the mortgage, and after 6 months, if you can establish your capacity to pay the rent on time, you'll be eligible for the mortgage, you can draw down the loan and become an owner of the house and step up in life. Because housing is not just a luxury for the few, it's a must for everyone.
People, we have put on them things so we can record them and register them, you know, in the archive, you know. Because we got hold Mark Golden accountable for every promise, same way. Not true. We don't in a chicken business, people. I pay a chicken business, this government in a empty promises when I come true. Tricking the people, tell we about billions of dollars spent and what project is done, and when they look them a cut ribbon pan pipeline where they don't have enough water in it. Eh? You see them a cut ribbon pan building that is not complete. They might tell about bridge complete and how much money spent and no. What am I do with the money? If they spend so much money and a lie about the project, what is happening with our money?
The first one is a priority bridge program, which is funded by your tax dollars to the tune of $1.5 billion, which will include 7 bridges, including the Troy Bridge, which is $230 million, which is now 60% complete. 60% complete.
60% complete.
Afternoon, I'm Dr. Campbell, Gensec of the PNP. I'm here with Comrade Patmore, Paul Patmore, our candidate for South Trelawney. And we are at the location of the Troy Bridge. As you can see, Paul Burke and others in the background there, trying to get their hand in the sand. Now, this is a bridge that has been down for several years, and we've heard from the government that this bridge is near completion. Now, you can judge for yourself today. I'm literally tired of arguing with the government about simple things, and so I just want for you to look and judge for yourself. Just show them. Just look at it and tell if you think this is near completion. We really need a change in government. We need an honest government that can provide effective, honest representation to the people. And so we are recommending highly that Comrade Paul Patmore should be given a chance to be the Member of Parliament for South Trelawney so that we can get real progress for the people.
So my question is, if the bridge is 60% complete, and I can't say it don't even come off of the ground yet, right? Want to spend millions or billions on it, because so no go on, billions, want to spend what for money, and the bridge don't get up off of the ground yet. Now, where's the money? Because I want to say it's supposed to be 60%, you know, so therefore, on some type of document somewhere, you know, write down, say, the bridge is 60%, and this is the cost. Yeah, you hear me, people? And some paperwork somewhere, you must write down, say, the bridge is now 60%, and this is what it costs so far to make the bridge, to bring it to 60%. So you want to tell me that somebody falsify some documents? Can the bridge tell me about money, you know, figures, right? And they tell me about the distance in time how far the bridge take for done. Say it reach 60%. So the bridge is not 60%, but I tell you about money. So what the money there? Do you still have the money put down to when the bridge reach 60%, you're not going to need some more money? People, I want to understand what we are here. Yes.
The first one is a priority bridge program, which is funded by your tax dollars to the tune of $1.5 billion, which will include 7 bridges, including the Troy Bridge, which is $230 million, which is now 60% complete. 60% complete.
60% complete.
We say it's not complete. Eh? Almost $100 million, which is 60% complete. Hold on again.
The first one is a priority bridge program, which is funded by your tax dollars to the tune of $1.5 billion, which will include 7 bridges, including the Troy Bridge, which is $230 million, which is now 60% complete. 60% complete.
60% complete.
Afternoon, I'm Dr. Campbell, Gensec of the PNP. I'm here with Comrade Patmore, Paul Patmore, our candidate for South Trelawney. And we are at the location of the Troy Bridge. As you can see, Paul Burke and others in the background there, trying to get their hand in the sand. Now, this is a bridge that has been down for several years, and we've heard from the government that this bridge is near completion. Now, you can judge for yourself today. I'm literally tired of arguing with the government about simple things, and so I just want for you to look and judge for yourself. Not show them. Just look at it and tell if you think this is near completion. We really need a change in government. We need an honest government that can provide effective, honest representation to the people. And so we are recommending highly.
60% complete. And I'm sure people, like I'm saying, if you get an X amount of money to do a bridge, right? You're going to write down based on how far the project in progression. Not two people, how far the building is, right? The construction and progress. So if you reach halfway, that means you're supposed to suck up half of the money. So now you're more than half. You're 60% now. So you're more than halfway. And the bridge not done away yet. So on some documents somewhere, these guys must have put some numbers and money with them use, reflecting the lies with them I tell we about the 60%. Let's go to water. I'm sure them come tell me how much millions or billions them spend per water. Come to check it out, say the people them have pipe of them place and water. Whole heap of money spend. So how come the people them not water? So what the money they want to spend?
After the cussing I got last time, I'd have expected a little more warm response. Good afternoon, Mason Hall.
It has been a long journey, and today is the day that the Lord hath made. We should rejoice. Amen, sisters and brothers. It is time to collect the collection.
Those who would have to buy water from the water truck, you would no longer have to do so. You can now have water in your kitchen and water in your shower. Water in your shower. Water in your shower.
If you're getting water from down there, so you're not getting any water from the tanks them down here, sir? Eh? You're not getting none.
If you don't pay for water, I will fall in all this water.
Well, this is the This is the 10th house we have come to find out if you're getting water in Mason Hall. You know what I'm getting on? I buy half a buy.
Yeah. I've been saying that I'm straight water. If you rain up all night, I'm not getting water.
Oh wow. All right, Auntie. Thank you. Here?
Yeah, okay, sir.
All right, good.
Okay.
Look, let's start speaking honestly to the Jamaican people. Let's start speaking honestly to them and get an honest solution in ensuring that we can give water. See what's carrying water there for the people in Mason Hall?
People still have to be chucking water to their homes.
You can now have water in your kitchen and water in your shower. Water in your shower.
Now, tell me now. You have water in your shower, you don't have to truck water anymore. Millions of dollars per PR stunt. I'm sure it costs millions of dollars just to set up a tent, a stage, get a microphone and a sound system, a local system there. You know, give people money, bussing people. That them doing, people. Bussing people in this local country area. Yeah, so when you look and see whole labor right there, guess what the whole spending is all about? Plus such man spend money on gas and security, one line of vehicle. Yeah, go all the way up there. Whole money spent on all of that, you know. Chairs, table, under the big old tent. Yeah? All the prettiness set up for open, turn on 1/2 inch pipe. Low achievement celebration. That's what this party is about. And then pretty it up. Me I tell you so the man them good pan PR stuff. Me say, these are the biggest mistake we ever make. Them brother you say the office. Them good pan PR stunts until they make a 1/2 inch pipe, turning on a 1/2 inch pipe. The big old fanfare. Look what that people, the man them skill. The man them make turning on a 1/2 inch pipe. Big old stuff. You know see it? 1/2 inch pipe, the man got turn on.
After the cussing I got last time, I'd have expected a little more warm response. Good afternoon, Mason Hall.
It has been a long journey, and today is the day that the Lord hath made. We should rejoice. Amen.
All God in it, people. Me say the way the man can Jamaican people, PR stunt. Me say the man they go spend money, get tent. Me don't know who are renting them tent there, Jamaica. Cheers. They get all type of prettiness in it. They liberate colors them. Remember them I get plants and all them things that will make it look good. They get the stage, they get the microphone, the public address system. They might pay for the people them in a bus to come up there. $5,000 and a box lunch people them might come. The crowd round. The whole occasion people, they might turn on 1/2 inch pipe. Millions of dollars. Probably spend right there so just to con the people them to backside. 1/2 inch pipe. The Prime Minister have to come to turn on a 1/2 inch pipe. 1/2 inch pipe. In the same community, the people them have no water when the man left. You don't believe me? You never hear the video when the man talk about say, what can I think this, Mr. Prime Minister? What can I think this? How come after the Prime Minister left them and pull up all the pipe them? Who not see that video there? The con when can the Jamaican people them said this are the biggest con in our 21st century. Such man and this are brother on the screen. One of them con them way in the Ministry of Health. Boy, my doctor. Doc, yeah man, doc. What can I doc? And the worst thing ever. Two men them work together for the people them. Such man con him way into office by telling pure lies. Or am I gonna be honest? Impeachment process for crooked politician. Term limit for Prime Minister, set date for election, and nobody kicked around the election like him. Local government election was kicked around and tossed around. Right now, this is an election they call it man want call election. Coming from the same man who promised us set date for election. You can't get the bigger can artists like this. Everything what the man promised, the man go against it. The biggest con we ever get in the 21st century, the man who has it on the screen, people, is my belief. The biggest con in the 21st century, nothing could ever appear stunt the man and use one of them government, you know, people. Not no action, you know. Fatten them pocket while them a PR stunt throw out some shiny stuff while them are fattening pocket. Fattening pocket while them are giving PR stunt. Now we have 15,000 people that drop out according to what the doctor allegations come out on social media tell me. 15,000 people are drop out of Jamaica under the Ministry of Health. 55 a day. Tell me, say that's not blue murder. 55 a day. Which small country in the Caribbean you have 15,000 people unalive annually? The amount of people who drop out behind gun crime per year in Jamaica are happening in our hospitals per month. I'm going to hear mainstream media talking about it. You don't hear nobody talking about it and running a dance around it. Instead of now come out with PR stunt. PR stunt, we say people are the biggest con in the 21st century. Now see on the screen. The biggest con game we ever get. PR stunt and lies. Even the water in Jamaica, we get shit out of pipe. E. coli water coming to the people. And instead of the man them say, boy, we're going to fix it. Here the man them again with the PR stunt. Again, for the people say the biggest con ever in the 21st century. You can't make this up. Instead of the man them fix the water, the man them rather come with PR. Instead of the man them say, guys, boil the water for the next 72 hours. No, they don't want tourists to be scared, but they rather the people drink the dirty water. Not even the Minister of Health giving a warning after here NWC say we have E. coli in the water. A wicked man, the man, a wicked man, the man. The National Water Commission said there is E. coli in the water. And the Ministry of Health did not even tell we say boil the water. Because they don't want to put no fear in a tourist. So it's rather hurt the people for the bottom line. You know wicked, you know? We have shit that come out of the water. And instead of the man them fix it, the man them come out with a major PR stunt with bottled water in a plastic bottle. Telling the nation, say, the water them a drink is coming from the pipe out back. Can't make that up.
In my hand is NWC bottled water, meaning bottled pipe water. And I can assure you, here in Mobay, those in Kingston, those anywhere in Jamaica, the water from NWC is safe to drink and is the envy of many of our Caribbean neighbors and is in high demand right across the world. And it is the reason, or one of the reasons rather, that Minister Bartlett uses when he goes to lobby for more ships to come for our cruise terminals. Because they come and buy Jamaican water because foreigners trust our water.
Let me pause here and take a sip of the NWC's water. Let me make sure you see it properly. The NWC is bottled tap water, meaning it comes from the pipe.
If the scientists and technicians at the Ministry of Health tell you there's no problem, and the technical staff at the Water Commission tell you that there isn't a problem, then I don't know which politician can tell you that there is a problem, ladies and gentlemen.
We say instead of the man that fix the water, say guys, drink, boil the water until we tell you guys, we're going to fix it, we're going to find where the water will get contaminated at. The man them hide the report from the people. And what the man them do? Set up another PR stunt again. People, is another tent them set up, Look on the ribbon them.
In my hand is NWC bottled water, meaning bottled pipe water.
Another 1-inch pipe again. 1-inch pipe, You know what you may say? The man them set up another tent again. You may tell them about the PR stunt of these guys. Which part in the world people are getting local water in a 1-inch pipe? Government run water in any community, subdivision, anyway. You don't see no governor there. You don't see nobody there. You don't see no politician there when water turn on a subdivision. Like they might make a new town, a new subdivision, and the water turn on there for the first time. Who do you see there? Them boy a low-level achievement celebration is getting on top of my goddamn nerves. And I'm dragging the Jamaican people them to it to believe that this is something you celebrate. Water where the people them pay tax to get water and a shit water and I give them. The man them set up another tent again, people. You see ribbon in night. Lace, what the thing they night. Yeah? Somebody make money off of that. Tent set up with cheers and public address system again. Stage all over again. But turn on what? Another 1-inch what? Pipe.
In my hand is NWC bottled water, meaning bottled pipe water. And I can assure you, here in Mobay, those in Kingston, those anywhere in Jamaica, the water from NWC is safe to drink and is the envy of many of our Caribbean neighbors and is in high demand right across the world. And it is the reason, or one of the reasons rather, that Minister Bartlett uses when he goes to lobby for more ships to come for our cruise terminals. Because they come and buy Jamaican water, because foreigners trust our water.
Let me pause here and take a sip of the NWC's water. Let me make sure you see it properly. The NWC is bottled tap water, meaning it comes from the pipe.
Meaning it come from the pipe. You couldn't find a more deceptive man. The man go time way and underline that. He said, meaning it come from the pipe. So the man must send a little picnic them if you go under the pipe, go drink the goddamn water. If them man are wicked. So them man if you go to prison, you know, the prime minister make sure say it meaning it come from the pipe. So anybody that watch this, them can go turn them out under the pipe when they have E. coli. The man them rather spend millions of dollars, people, to set up tent, big old motorcade and security, chairs and table and set up beautifully, public address system, pay people to come, they come crowd it off. Just to con the people them. Me say they spend millions of dollars, me tell you over and over. Remember Tufton put on a job fair, you know. Put on a job fair just before KPH closed the them witness, you know. They were in the room, you know, theater, you know, right? Operating theater. And the big old, and just before the nurse them come say them can't get no job and then just graduate, you know. The man put on a big old PR stunt. Here we go again. Tent, chairs, public address system, tables, brochure. Monies it costs to do PR stunt. They will spend millions of dollars to con the Jamaican people. I did also a story out of Trelawney, where the Trelawney people them come out and expose the government them twice in a 1 year in the paper. So them lied to them about the market in a Trelawney and about 700 houses supposed to be built over there and all type of lies or such man go over they go lie. Them also make mention of a fire station that was supposed to build in a Trelawney. And that's when I look, the first time I start pay attention that the government spend money to con the people them. You know when we do that? I was doing that story, people, when the people from Trelawney do a piece twice for 1 year in the paper talking about the lies when the labor right tell them, Desmond McKenzie, Andrew Onis, and all of them come over there and tell them. I know them and them promise them a fire station. But look on this now. When we find out say they will spend money, they tell on a lie. The fire station that they promised them people, did they know that the man them clear the land? Like the man them get heavy equipment, clear one big piece of land, people. Now hear me? To fool the people of Trelawney if they get voting. Me say them man will spend millions of dollars to con the people them. That's why they will walk around and give you this, promise you that. Millions of dollars they will spend to stay in a power. Taxpayers' money not spent on you, a politician is spent on. That's why nothing is done during the 4 and 5 years on the election time to re-elect them, to put them in a power. That's when the taxpayer money spent. It not spent on you. So the fire station at Trelawney never build people, but guess what the man them do? It look like $1 million operation. The man them clear the land and drop what look like gravel and marl. How the fuck you must see people? Loads, about 3 or 4 loads of marl and between marl and gravel are some people. So them get truck, come drop off the marl and the gravel. Get the land cleared. We can't just imagine how much millions of dollars them say that cost now, you know. Millions of dollars. I know the people in Trelawney now get them fire station. That's why we know they will spend money to con the people. Let's stay in Trelawney. Because the same people in Trelawney in the same report tell we say, look how long them a promise Usain Bolt statue. To con the people, you know what them do? I tell you, say they good pan PR stunt and conning, you know. The man them get the military to make the base of the statue. So me now only promise you know. You see the military out here, you know, so the army a serious thing when them come. To make it look factual, the man use the military, the army, to help lie and con the people them by making the military build the base, the Usain Bolt statue. In the report, what came out twice in the paper from Chilani, I'll know Usain Bolt statue not go upon that the base there yet. So you see what happened there, so they spend money again. How much that cost to build a base there? Hey? How much that cost to build a base there? No Usain Bolt statue no company it. How much it costs to clear the land in a Chilani? Drop them load that sitting on the drop out there. No fire station, no bill. People, they will spend millions of dollars to con you. Taxpayers' money only work for politicians, not you, the citizens. So when you believe nothing is done during 4 and 5 years, come election time, everybody busy on a plan, every goddamn thing on a promise. You know, realize that yet, people. What you believe, say, 4 and 5 years, not done, a dry weather. Come election time, them come out and a promise what them are going to do, what they're not going to do. Because now your tax money is about to work for them. Your tax money is going to be spent to keep them in power. So none of that is going to be working on you. So no matter how much money them claims they don't have during the 4 and 5 years, come election time, you wonder where they find so much money. So you see, your tax money in Jamaica is never spent on you, the people. That's how we can get better. Your tax money only come out election time. Why? To keep politicians in power. So, tax money is only spent on politicians. What them thief out and what they spend on the people on the work to keep politicians in power. Been happening for years. They say when we have in a government here, we have never seen anything like it. They are one of the biggest con of the 21st century. One of them con them way as leader of the government. Your bogus ass doctorate, questionable as hell. If you're a grown man and the doctorate is so goddamn shady and questionable, we need to check out all the credentials back in a college and where your grades in a high school. We need to check out your background and see, who are you? Come on and know you. Do we know this man? Who is this man? Do we really know the man? Everything surrounding this man is questionable and shady, you know. Do we know this guy? Because he multiply appear lie. Do we know this guy with a questionable doctorate? If a boy can have no questionable doctorate and you're a big or great one man, what are you doing when you're younger? So we need to go back to college, man. We need to go back to high school. Nobody know him. No can call in and tell me how can I nigga this. Yeah, man, we need to go back because you can't fool me. You can't fool Rastaman youth. You can't be this all and I do this and at the first time I do this. You get a doctorate that is questionable in your old age. What you do when you go to college or high school, we want to know. And it will come out in the people. Mark my word today, what I'm saying here. It might not come out on this channel. Me say, me not be a man, but me can see things. Me say it will come out. There's a shady background to this brother here. A questionable background. If this brother has a grown man, can be so questionable and shady in an office. Remember your old man now, you know. If all the bad man them used to thief and bust gun at certain age, when they reach certain age, just stop. Don't. So you can't make the thief in the busting gun consume your life so much till when you become an old man in a life, you know, put in a certain position and you become a grandfather, you're still a thief or you're still a bust gun. Talk truth, people. So if this man in an old age and he still do certain thing, it kind of reflect on your younger upbringing. So all of them things they go come out. Remember me tell you say, so we see us under those, you know, this pop up overnight, the man just turn like this since the man in a power. No people that come from a longer place. Because remember the man want 70 years for the information, access to information. So when him dead and gone, without access to what I'm doing in the office, he want also unsigned, undated resignation letter. So anybody flip up on him and get rid of them. So anybody rise up against the man, him get rid of them. This man is a questionable people. Look on the argument when I make me a Rasta man pick me. Me no be a man. If you so questionable in your old age, what you doing in your younger age? We're gonna find out, you know. As long as social media there, we're gonna find out. Me say, if on this a channel here, somebody else got that shit a road, somebody else out there know what I want, and them are throw it out there. You can't be this. Come on, man. Shady when you're old and honest when you're young. Not no gossip. You have to be more dishonest when you're younger and more shady when you're younger. As you grow older, you start to mellow out, don't it? You start to mellow out and you kind of ease back. But you have to tell me, say, like a raging bull same way, and at this you have a questionable doctorate you can't give you as a big man. Doctorate questionable as hell. Everybody asks question about your doctorate, bro. Your doctorate is questionable, bro. 28 bank account, numerous businesses. Eh? How you juggle numerous businesses, run a country, 28 bank account. Eh? Have construction and go here, there, and everywhere, and sit a doctorate at the same time. Doctorate's questionable, brother. And if you're at this age, you can have a doctorate that is so questionable. We need to go back. We need to go back for your high school, bro. Because nothing about you is real. Nothing, bro. You can't fool Rasta pick, you know? No, man. Me see you come from a mile, bro. Me can't see you around the corner before you even come around there. You are very predictable. Me say that all the time. You are very transparent. We expect you to make every move where you make. We know you that much. So me I tell the people in the platform this evening. They say you can't remember. Thief and gunman kind of mellow out when they get older. Don't people? If you're a thief, do you mellow out when you get older? If you're a gunman, do you mellow out? Prostituting, same way. You know, people start mellow out a certain thing where you used to do. You start cool off a certain thing, brother, as you get older. So as this man I get older, and the man present pure shadiness to me, pure darker secret, pure nonsense, pure chickeny business. No, man, we have to go back and check your upbringing. Something wrong somewhere, and I just know you do this, brother. No, man, and I just know you do this. We need to go check out your roots too. Why you signed the Samoa agreement? Why you have the transgender minister? Why you tell police commissioner say, we must not call female police female no more. You're blurring the line between male and female. Why you talk about you're coming with hate speech law? Why you talk about parents can't chastise and pick no more? Why you try to come down with homeschooling? You know how people homeschool and pick when they teach Batmanism? Where is the origin of this thing? Where is Batman thing, Grandmaster, Batmanism come from in the party? You have to wonder where it come from. Them things come from somewhere. There is a deeper root to this, you know, people. I want to understand the younger youth and just turn Batman at the party, so you know, it come from a root, you know.
The government, because the economy is growing, the government is now giving young people who are registered in heart approximately $150 each month to help them with the bus fare and help them with the lunch money. So nobody has any excuse not to go to school to learn a skill because you're getting help with the bus fare and help with the lunch money as well. If that is not transformational, I don't know what is. So if that is not transformational, I don't know what is. So
they say we need to check up some man's background and the origin of something. Because you can't get this at age and do certain thing and it not come from somewhere. Every thief stop thief and our thief less when they get older. If you're a gunman, you bust less gun when they get older. You know bust more gun when they get older, the older you get, and a thief more. Something wrong. If you bust more gun and a thief and a tell lie more when they get older, we need to check out your background. Something not right. Eh? I mean, I ask again, switch your argument to the Samoa agreement where the man signed. Where did that come from? Where you get all them idea they from? Eh? Where they get it from? Me want to know where you get the idea, the Samoa agreement. When I look around him, a peer fisher come from the nursery, man I get a promotion, left, right, and center. We don't know if it's because of them skill and them, you know, and the qualification do it, or a body do it. We not have no answer to that.
We're in strange times in Jamaica. We're living in strange times. Strange times because interesting behavior is rewarded. So for example, if you're a police officer and you have ambition and you want to turn a senior superintendent of police, You think those who out there have faced down bad man, the dog-hearted gunman, them and criminal, they would be rewarded with promotion. You think it's those who are investigating crime, putting tight cases together and putting criminals behind bars would be rewarded. But it seems the fastest way to turn SSP is to work with a friendly media host for a few years, get transferred to the GSCF, and you catapulted from district constable to senior superintendent in a couple years.
Me don't know also man get promotion from the hatchery, from the nursery, and then gone in. Me say the amount of man I link this man. Me say Ivan Bradford say Carlos is not lies. You can see far. His last night a lady called Panadra and said she know him from boy days. I mean never watch Panadra last night, you know. Me never watch Panadra last night. Me got bed early. Me got bed yesterday. You see it? Yeah, man. Never watch it. See it there? See it there? So the lady say shady. And that lady say come in a seat, you know? What the lady say about him, Ivan? She said she's not coming back to Jamaica until he live up. Wow. This man can't just shade it like that, so. Yeah, man, you can't just get questionable doctorate as a grown ass man. We have to go back to your high school days, brother. Come more questionable answer. Question need to be answered. So people, me wonder where the man get this thing from the root of the Batmanism. Seems as if it's seeping in the Jamaica society. Some agreement signed, European Union, give me money to turn the country into something else. Where the original item come from? I mean, I look for I scoop and I say, bam. I say Bustamante Kimbo like that, another pose, another picture. I say, what Bustamante I do? I mean, I realize I hear the news of Bustamante jump on ship, go married next man and come back. You understand me? I say? So they say Bustamante the grandmaster, Batman. So you have to ask the original, what the root or something, everything about root, you know, people. Everything about root, you wonder why some man runs such man questionable. Then him go build a Bustamante statue. Where you see my pine pan there. And all the picture of Bustamante do, he go get the one where him shot open and a show chest. Now Bustamante in this picture, this statue, Bustamante have a six pack. How can a picture there show there? We know when certain people take certain people picture of them looking. We know the type of people who take the type of picture there. So is there a message behind what such man I try to do here? Paired with the old black and white picture to the right of Alexandra with a Kimbo there and armpit. Me say if he put up his hand anymore, man, and armpit that Kimbo. Me never see a Kimbo so high yet and him head bent to it and look on that, a Bustamante that. Me might be wrong, but it look like the Grandmaster Batman at the party. There gotta be some origin, something that come from somewhere. You know, just, I mean, them are loyal to them kind, you know. Bustamante, Edward Siaga, so some agreement are signed. Police commissioner comes say we must call female no more. Female, and you have the transgender minister put on long time, not even the labor them know what the transgender minister was all about. You hear talk about them coming with hate speech law. Yo, people, everything set up, you know. That brother have everything set up, you know. Well-oiled machine, you know. Just like when I carry off Siaga, Jabbing go find Siaga old book or Bustamante old book and does it off. Batmanism in it, mashing up Jamaica in it, every damn thing in it. Thief, skull, doggery, heart up and that. Look what Bustamante people. Why Bustamante with a Kimbo like that? Somebody need to tell me. Where the woman them there? Where the woman them there? Ladies, we can't ask him man them in a car. Ladies, how can I Kimbo that? Lady, how can I start if a man send me a picture and he stand up like that, lady? So send me a picture now, Roderick. Meet a man with on social media and say, send me a picture now. And if send a picture like that, ladies. Ladies, if Bustamante was a man we are looking at and Buster sending a picture like that. Like Buster, bust the bust. Buster, bust, butter. Me don't know what I want. Ladies, look good. Remember, me not put myself in it because if you want to say a man a batty man, you know, I believe them, you know. That's why I know a woman say me a batty man. They that done me. Any man a woman pipe and say him a fish. People. Take it to the bank. When a woman point on a man and say, remember female, you know, man. Remember there's a certain energy that come from a man to a woman, you know. Even to a picture, a video. Remember, certain signal. Yeah, go right to the female. I come from a man, just like when we see a woman picture or a video, there's a signal coming to I and I. So every woman can see a man, if he look fishy, something like that. You understand me? So the woman, they must see the picture. And you see me, I say? Rasta hater, fishy, he couldn't, because Rasta, in a them thing, the Rasta burn out them. We don't see why them man never like Rasta. Look on the picture, lady. You don't tell me, no man, quick and fast, man. I want to look on the man. Eh? Look on the Kimbo. And then they go build one statue. I show the man chest plate with 6-pack. When the goddamn know say, this man never have no 6-pack. Eh? You already know say the man never have no 6-pack. And such man go there, go unveil Bustamante life-size statue. Millions of dollars spent on this Batman statue. You know? Millions of dollars, you know. Millions of dollars. Wasteful spending. And I know you can't get a good Hussein Bolt statue. Chilani. But you have Bustamante statue. Such man have to spend money and put Siago upon the money. If no man do. So such man go find Bustamante old book. Dust it off. Batman is in the night. You know? Siago book, see away. Mash down Jamaica in night. And I work everything down with people. Look what Bustamante Kimbo people, they never know. So we don't find a picture of them. Him look like a grandmaster Batman. Whoa! Yo! Eh? You let the man go find, see the man worship Buster, then see the man be like, me want to tell them what I want to people. See the man be a life-size statue, a big old statue with the color and everything. The man make sure say, yo, normally statue just piece of iron, you know, piece of bronze looking, you know, piece of iron. The man put color in it, you know. See the color. Color in it, his shirt got color. This is a special statue. There's a money spent in that statue here, you know. See the color in the chest there. Normally, statue is just a piece of iron, bread, a piece of bronze or something. Does look like a piece of metal. Whenever see statue look like a human being, life size, human being colors. Eh? Money spent by Bustamante statue with his 6-pack, his chest open like a real, or then people take picture. Look, which real man take picture show 6-pack like that? What community do that, people? Are we fool? Eh? Look on the picture to the right. Man, Kimbo. Me say me right. When me see the picture, me say no. I will not keep this to myself. No, sir. And, you know, when they hear say them, I'm going to jump on ship, go married man, Buster, that is. Yeah? Go married man. So these are the origin of the beginning of the baptism in the party. So it is this reason why today some more agreements sign up them behind, and I make police commissioner get shoved out here upon wheelbarrow. I come tell you so must not call sexy ass female with the curves and everything and the turns looking so nice and I come tell you so must not call female. Why? You want to believe say female and male, that's when Sergeant Brown decides I'm going to wear him white lipstick, high heel, and you know, fast here come and work tomorrow. Nobody not supposed to have nothing to say about him. You're not supposed to say, is that Sergeant Brown look like Sharon? No, don't call nobody nothing, because at this moment, Jamaica is getting ready to be mixed up and everybody confused. That's why such man tell the police commissioner to tell we say we must not call female police female no more. Blurring the line between man and woman. They say, if Trump never win, Jamaica that be fish out. Or they look at you, them batty that be dish out. Them that still collect the money from the USAID and promote Batmanism in Jamaica. I want to see it. You see a straight batty promotion I go on under the government here. And I say, I wait to come from Carlos. And I hear somebody labor them and say, hello, you're PNP in my batty party. No stop it, man. I will sign the agreement. You don't go read, man. You don't go see what I go on. I know the PNP I take money from the US undercover and I hide it from the people them. Eh? Him hide it from only no labor right. When him sign the Samoa agreement and him hide it from Uno, he will never talk about it on a campaign trail. Yeah, him have a legacy. And then one legacy now talk about signing the Samoa agreement, taking up European lifestyle. People who sleep with dogs, animal, and then the people lifestyle they want duplicate, replicate, and imitate. I send it in Jamaica, come give you them. People sleep with animal and alter percentage. Europe. You know how we teach enough people to bathe, take care of them body and stuff like that. Hygiene. So them people a lifestyle we go follow. Me not understand, you know, how much money they get such man. And the biggest thing, where the money gone when they get from the Samoa agreement. Where me batty money there. So look, me batty me not get no money for. I been on back road last night, work all night, and me not get no money. Pimp. Where the money there? Sell out the youth, them batty and the youth, they not see $1 for. Pimp, where the money there? Samoa agreement signed people, where the money there? Me ask, where is the money that then come from the Samoa agreement when they sign? Where the money there? What does I ask? Where is the money that come from this trade deal, the Samoa agreement? Where is the money? The Gully Queen, they don't get nothing. We don't spend the education, pan roads, and the healthcare. Where is the money? So I just top batty man them alone to get money, boy. All right. What happened to the USAID money? Where did that go? We still have you living in a gully. The Gully Queen them in a New Kingston. And the Gully Queen them in a New Kingston say you have some youth in a Ocho Rios and Montego Bay just like them who need help. When I watched the documentary, I did the story. Them say them have youth in a the gully. Them, I mean, if I go to them, they are Montego Bay, but them say them have youth in a Montego Bay and Ocho Rios need rescuing too because they get running from the neighborhood. Family dash them way. They have to run from the neighborhood. Nobody no want them, so they have to, you know, come together and then bungle up in a group to protect each other and then living in the ghetto, in the gully. Water can wash them out, flash flood can kill them any moment, anytime. And they want to tell me, say, government get Batman money for the little young Batman them in the goddamn gutter. Want to spend the Batman money we come from Biden, the USAID money, a straight Batman money. You spend on Batmanism. So I want to spend it behind the people them back again. And the young Batman, that's what I ask. I want to spend the money on the top of the Batman them. And them alone I get USAID money. Where USAID money gone? You them in the gully. Not even gully Queen stand a chance, boy. You know can't take the youth them out of the gully. You don't get millions of dollars. What wanna do with the money? Wanna spend it on top of ours Batman? I don't know drink champion out of USAID money. I wanna the only Batman that Jamaica want to youth them in the gully. People can never know about the money. Where the money gone? Where spend? Promoting Batmanism in the country undercover. Now we see the picture there on the screen. We see it, you can't fool Rastaman Picnic, you know. We see it, I have to see it in the writing nowhere. We see it. It will come to me, say, Buster, the Grandmaster, Batman. And that's where it come from. Such man go find the old book and go dust it off. He find Siaga book off for destabilize Jamaica and dust it off. And he might work them. So the man go build a statue in honor of the man. Life-size statue with color and everything. We say, if we never see no statue with no color upon it. You know idiot? We statue on with color. We say we statue on with color. Color. Brown chest and what kind of gray bluish shirt. Now when I kind of see the bottom part. Which statue you see with color like that? So it tell us a pretty penny was spent on in honoring Buster to create this statue yourself. Look at the colors. So man find Buster playbook, dust it off. There comes Samoa agreement. Find Siaga book, dust it off. And I'm looking at it. There comes destabilization. Mash down everything. This man come to finish up what Siaga left off. You better open the eye when Rastaman pick the attack. Think I idiot there? Stay there. Anyway, people, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it makes sense in every sentence. Yeah, bestiality is their normalcy. Paul Wilson. You see me I say? Bestiality is their normalcy. And at them people culture we are follow. Take money, you know, to change our culture, you know. I could see if the nation reach a point in them life for them say, you know what? So we are Batman and we want the rights. We want for this. Let them in Jamaica do that. Don't take no money and make Europe force that in your throat because you take money to bend down. It seems as if you're a prostitute. You take money to do anything. You don't refuse a John as long as they have a few dollars. What is this? The man don't refuse nothing. Is there a deal this brother would sign as long as it consists of some money? Is there a deal out there where this brother would sign? Just like a prostitute, you don't know if he say no as long as money. The man could have need a shower, you don't care, as long as money did it. Eh? He could have some heebie-jeebie, you don't care, as long as money did it. I could have 5 of them and go run train by you, as long as money did it. If the man want you in dog for work you while you stand up and watch, as long as money did it. It's like the man can't say no. How is it we're going to align our culture and the way we live and think with Europe's? Europe, you know. When I used to go up on all them freaky site there, when we were much younger, I used to go up on them site there. You know, we were all young and we go on them site there. Some of the old man can't come up on them site there, see me know that. But me not go up on them site there, people. There's nothing to see there, you know, them thing there for me. But when we used to go up on them site there, people, and sometimes I go like Europe. Remember one at the time, you know, one brother there at Oakland, I sell some CD, some DVD. Yeah, and we go buy one freaky one, right? And at Europe, the freakiness take me, you know. Dog, goat, you name the animal, them sheep, Europe, you know. And people, I swear to God, me, take it, got my job, you know. The DVD, you know. Me say, me go send it, go Jamaica, go show my brother, you know. Me glad me never said they go give him, because he had that probably chip, you know, probably never be the same. You can't unsee those things, you know. People want to watch a video, you know, people, me say, my stomach sick, you know. Let me see what I go on, you know. Carry down my job, right? Because we as boys, remember them thing, the material is not allowed on the compound. But we are men. Them Mexicans love to see them shit there, you know. Mexicans. Not Mexicans have a job, you know. So we go there, we have a little, you know, the little TV. We call it a DVD player. We just put the thing in it, flip it up. Yeah, look a small, yeah. We have one of that in the break room. And we go there, people, mature tonight. People, do you know much people, the worker, them take it home? Them people, so many of them take the DVD home, so them and make a copy. They bring it back next day, copy. Everybody wants a copy, people. We have never seen them thing there yet. From Europe. You hear me? These are the people Jamaica want to take up them lifestyle and fling pan Jamaica because of money. People, guess what happened to the DVD? Me could never get it. Go send to give me brother Jamaica, you know. He missing. Me lend it to me, don't know who me lend. And the last person me lend was goddamn dishonest. They never bring it back home, give me. Never. But me wasn't supposed to have it, people. People, me say, me miss it. Somebody takes it on my job, you know, because I keep lending it, you know, because everybody want to go home with it, go make a copy. Some stuff we never see yet. Europe, me say, man, and Oakland, I sell all the DVD, man, I sell music, man, I sell movies. I'm going to tell you, they sell all the nastiness, people. I'm going to say, I'm going to put in the DVD, you know, I test it out and show you, you know, because there's a little thing there in them car, I show you. You know, little TV, little DVD player, I show you. People, I'm going to look on it. One thing was stuck in my head. We see the man, them going to one barn. The man sit up on one long bench up to the barn wall. Yeah? One long bench. The man, they put them back against the wall. Man, they never have no pants. No down about them people. Yeah? And the woman bringing the sheep. One woman bringing the sheep. Them. The man, them sit down there, you know. Sheep, I give every man head, people. Every man have a sheep. Suck them like a nipple buckle. Me never see something like that yet in my life. Europe, you know. Me talk about the man, them go on barn. Farm the man, them gone, you know. Farm the man, them gone, people. All of the man, them sit down, butt naked, back against the wall in the barn. And the woman bringing the sheep, them. Sheep, you know. Me say, what the caca? And every sheep gone right to nipple back like a them mother breast them a suck. In the goddamn barn, Europe. Me see hog in Europe. Woman then go in a hog pen in Europe. But mess with hog, you know. And the hog go and bite them up on the hog get horny, you know. And I blow choo-choo. Horsing. Pony, you know. Eh? No passing people and people. You talk about all the animals them, you know. Horse, you know. Take all bench and go on the horse and lay down and suck off lollipop on the horse. You know. Eh? European people. Them type of people, yeah, lifestyle, such man go take money for and I sell we out for. We are African, man. We teach a lot of people how to wash them body, take care of themselves. Perfume and cologne wasn't made for black people. And those people it make for because they never bathe them body and they know how to clean themselves. That's why perfume make, you know. Perfume never make for we. Perfume make for the people that I talk about. Because they never, the people, black people have to teach to bathe them body. Black people have to teach them hygiene, personal hygiene. You never know that. You never know say perfume never make for we. Cologne never make for we. You never know what I make for. Eh? Eh? If you have them gown, they see them having a coat. There's an origin for it, you know, people. The sores and the scent and the stench where some man carry around, you know, people. That's why perfume and everything that was created for them. As far as my understanding what I read, this man said, how we teach people to wash them tail, and at them people we are follow. Look what such man gone. Europe signed some agreement to change everything about yourself, to make them come in a school, come teach with you them. You say if Trump never come in, a full force fish. Every school that be aquarium in Jamaica by now. Every school that be aquarium in Jamaica right now. Because why would them a big man want that in Jamaica unless them love little youth them young? So I turn on so look at tadpole boy, I tell you if you come out of the pan and go and come in a big ocean. I turn out the youth them. Eh? It look like big man want to turn out the youth them. Why would you go in a school with 6 and with 7 and with 8-year-old youth them? Go teach them about 2 men and raise a child, or 2 women live together. Why would you go teach a little youth about all of that? Now they might teach you about polygamy in Jamaica. There's a book where we look out pan in Jamaica. I do the video pan it already. We are teaching you about polygamy. Polygamy is not a part of a culture. What that are doing in our school, Jamaican people. Yo, them man mash up Jamaica, may I tell you. And the youth them dance. The man make sure mash up the youth. So you see the origin of the thing. Everything I come from a foundation, you know. So based on what I look on right now and my understanding, this bastard man here, I am the grandmaster of the Batman and the part. I am started based on the history we are coming at my ears about the ship, go up on ship, go married man, and all the thing there. And with the pose, yeah, so the pose and the naked chest picture where such man put up. You understand me? And the Samoa agreement was signed. Yeah, everything is aligned, people. Everything is aligned. Tell me what you think in the comment section about me video tonight. Thank you guys so much. Corruption tear out to Yaibal, destroy the country. Such man still want to carry in a corruption. You know have done corruption because him have everybody on the bus is in on it, people. Yeah, and him take with one big old fool. Huh?
Some people will make a choice irrationally. They wake up on the wrong side one morning, kiss them teeth, and make a wrong vote, and then them suffer for the rest of the time. Oh no! Some people will make a choice based on a promise. A man come and tell them, say, I have a horse for you, and that horse can fly. And you believe. You don't look at the track record to see if there was any horses that have flown before. Yeah, boy. And then there are some people who just don't know. And anything you tell them, them do.
I hold him up.
So Rels White asked me if I ever see the woman them take the horse. Miniature horse, a miniature horse, a small horse. A small horse? Yes, man. And when the horse gets serious, the woman have to hunch up her back and run out of the place in a big boot in a horse table, mud up place. White woman, big fat white woman. Miniature horse. I swear to God. Eh? But she have to hunch up her back because when they look at horse, yeah, man, horse pop off in the woman, man, and people when they look at think I want girl and I sit and come out of the woman people. Europe, you know. So I tell you people, I don't know if such man have no sense. I don't know what I do and I get the Jamaican people up in. I could never look to these people lifestyle to be dragged in Jamaica. They want to legalize certain things and have a police commissioner come tell us almost that call female police female no more. Have a transgender minister book out and put on long time. I thought we are coming with hate speech law. Ghana, Canada, gonna sign some money thing for have the Canadian come teach you them in a school and if they veer them towards Batmanism. I take USAID money the whole time. I promote Batmanism at Jamaica. People that money have Jamaica on a different way. Me say if Trump never come in a power, I pay fish in another school. I pay fishery, hatchery. You never know. Oh. Stay there. Jaja, people. Let me tell you, man. On top of that, man, I talk about legalized Obia. Everything that is wrong for the country and negative. The brother just want to open the gate of hell in Jamaica. Everything that is negative, you know. So you don't wonder how the youth them so dunce. You think that's an accident why we youth them so dunce? You think an accident why we youth them now don't even know which national hero they put $10. That means that no one in Jamaica is teaching them the national hero then. If you don't know which national hero for the $10, no one in Jamaica is teaching them about the national hero. They move civics from a school. They move reading from a school.
Jamaica Minister of Education says reading will be brought back into schools. No, think about that for a minute. What do you mean brought back into schools? Sounds like a real situation to me. Senator Dr. Dana Morris-Dixon has announced that starting this September, reading will be formally timetabled again in primary schools, 2 hours every week. That means at some point they removed reading from primary schools. And now over 70% of students entering high schools can't even read properly. So the question is this: why was reading removed in the first place? And if it was removed, then what replaced it? And how do you go to school for 12 years and leave illiterate?
May I tell the people, oh, you go to school for 12 years and leave illiterate. So I see them local youth here, the local ones them in a school, don't know certain thing when they should have know khaki. You know, me know if you spell khaki, or early me know if you spell khaki, people. We never have no a buckle torch enough time use to study upon, you know, and I know people are going to stats, you know. Buckle torch, you know. Can look at one lamp in the house with the shade pan in a mama room. You see, I in the living room. And the shade them mash that the lamp they turn buckle torch now because I pay salt. Don't it? Eh? Don't sometimes the lamp shade the home seat to a mash. Yeah? Buckle torch and them are you to have lights at them yard, them have TV. Them have phone, iPhone, them have tablet, them have clocks, them have the latest backpack, them khaki clothes well built, they look nice, them have good hairstyle, parents have spent money upon them, and you them can't even spell khaki. Khaki, people. One of the youth go say C-O-C-K-Y. Me say if the teacher ever asks if you spell khaki, and they go put that on any paper, she'll suspend you right away.
You can't spell khaki.
Alright, C.
No, you see if you spell it?
Yeah.
May I get $1,000?
C-O-R-K-E-Y.
See you what?
C-O-R-K.
Fully done.
C-O-C-K-Y.
C-O-C-K. What that spell?
Khaki.
Boy, and the youth are say it with confidence, you know. C-O-C-K-Y, you know. Them boy take from the youth, them, you know, people. $902 billion gone for the youth, them, and now we think we're going to laugh for the youth, them. Eh? Not even teaching the youth them about we national heroes.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how smart are you? 8. Name the 3 counties in Jamaica.
You have Surrey, Middlesex, and Cornwall.
What? Repeat?
Counties.
Yes.
Hold on, man. Hold the hell on, man. If the youth them don't know the counties and the national heroes, youth them in a school.
On a scale of 1 to
She in a blouse and skirt. So that means that she's in a 10 or 11 grade. And never 10 or 11 grader don't know the counties in a Jamaica. You hear me say? Once a girl in a skirt and blouse, people, she in a 10 or 11 grade. We all go high school, we know it go. Right? I see one, the little younger one, whole uniform up to 9th grade. Right? If you're in a 10 or 11 grade and you don't know the county in your country, what in a school I do? So them don't teach you know about the counties, you don't know about the counties, so them to the lower school them coming up. What is going on with the parents at home? Pick them read for uno. Parents, make the pick them read for uno. But then again, the parents don't. How do man know if the pick can read or not? My God.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how smart are you? 8. Name the 3 counties in Jamaica.
You have Surrey, Middlesex, and Cornwall.
What? Repeat?
Counties.
Yes.
Surrey, Middlesex, and Cornwall.
Surrey. On a scale of 1 to 10, how smart are you?
That's right. 8.
Name the counties in Jamaica. What? The counties. On a scale of 1 to 10, how smart are you?
8. 5.
Okay. What is the name of the national hero that is on the $10 coin? On a scale of 1 to 10, how smart are you?
8.
8. Which national hero is on the $10 coin?
I don't remember.
He's a big boy, you know. Now white shirt and stuff, he might probably some prefect or something. I don't know him or what. But the brother don't know the national hero them. The man don't know what national hero the power 10. People don't say, look at people, no see something wrong with the country. $902 billion is unaccounted for from the Ministry of Education and Youth. That's the result. That's the result when you have done politicians who don't value education. That's the result. Gentle people, my name is Jamaican Carlos. As usual, I am a student in another class. Please make sure your comments make sense in every sentence. To my teeth in a guan people. Toward man in there with integrity. And don't forget, the biggest con of the 21st century, I believe, are them 2 brothers up on the screen. One of them come as a doctor. We call him Doc. Him over Ministry of Education. I fake it. Him don't know shit. PR stuff them use. The next one, a such man. Call himself Doc. Now him end up with doctorate while him in the office. Questionable as hell. Now we have go back and check out him shit. Yeah. I remember one man called this platform and talk about him one at the time and say, him forge him resume. Him fake him resume when he put him do accounting on his resume. Remember, somebody they call the platform and tell me say earlier in his life in resume, he put accounting on it. This brother I mean say you want bet I pay fake it all in life. You want to bet. You know just be this all there and still I do way I do. If you're gunman, you start cool off when you get older. If you're a thief, you start mellow out when you get older. And now you are telling me say, oh, like this. Get a doctorate, and the doctorate is questionable. And you tell me say that you think that is cool. No. We need to go back when you go to school, college, and all of that. We need to check on that because you're an idiot, you know. You expose yourself fully to it. If you're at this age and if your doctorate is questionable, brother, and you're a big man, hold on there. What are going to college, brother? What about high school? Eh? Eh? How much thing how much thing you're faking are coming up true and lie? Eh? You know, yo, people, I love you. I love you. My name is Jamaican Carlos. I'm out here. Talk to you guys later.
And we cannot wait until we reach the stairs. Thanks to this government for understanding that for economic prosperity, you have to have proper instruction.
Youth and distinguished guests. Gradients, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I, Steve Graham, council nominee on the Old Harbour Primary Board of Management, I represent Mr. Ramon Fisher, who is unavailable, absent. I appeal for this opportunity to greet you today at the 2023 graduation at this School of Excellence. Graduation is a milestone of all levels. For the reason, I feel truly honored to be here at all wonderful occasion, annual graduation ceremony, the Old Harbour Primary School Institute of Excellence. It is great joy. I am here today to assure you all graduates that I know you face a rough task throughout your preparation, your primary school year, especially during the pandemic, and with all the preparation for PEP. But I have no doubt the series of scare events you endure during the period has only made you stronger and more resilient for the road ahead.
I want to say, open with a quote. The heights by great men reached and kept were not attained by sudden flight, but again our companions were sleeping, toiled upwards in the night. And that is exactly
the third term under the under the Andrew Holness led administration. All right, my workers, me couldn't go and a big enough. For the third term under the under the Andrew Holness led administration.
Answer the because question. I understand why you don't like a moderator, because you got something
Jeremiah.
against mothers and you want a fatherator.
Mr. Vegas. Out. Security, usher him out. Usher him out. Usher him out. Usher him out. It ain't nobody. Just a minute. Nobody is coming in First Church and think you're going to take over First Church.
We have to speak the truth. Them have to kill me dead. And when me dead, them can't kill me said. No, we have to speak the truth. Them have to kill me dead. And when me dead. Whoa. I'm from the beautiful land of Jamaica, land of sunshine and the best reggae maker. From me was a little boy from dollar a paper. Pay corruption a poor people paper. Them creating killer, thief and raper. Youth graduate from college done hotel waiter. Politician them attack but them will get better later. Only man them profit at the undertaker. The truth, but I have to kill me dead. And when me dead them can't kill when me said. Now we have to speak the truth. Them have to kill me dead. And when me dead, them can't kill when me said now. Whoa, things out of hand in a all kind of manner. Motor vehicle examiner and the biggest scammer. Them scam me nephew, me niece and me mama. Wonder when the government a go put down the hammer. Police respect your uniform, the oath on the honor. No in a rum bar and a drink till the stomach. Embarrassment to the force with on the vulgar grammar. Jump in a yoke, you almost kill nana. Office speak the truth, no one fi kill me dead. And when me dead, them can't kill when me said now. We have to speak the truth. No one be kill me dead. No one when me dead, them can't kill when me said now. Well, this a topic when me want to get wild and why so much pretty fall they pan me island. A Jamaica me at a bone, no one no Thailand. Big man dead, they want to take a liquor picking in island. Pity for me stop, government figure off at them. Look on the size and left me look at that at them. Bring them in a jailhouse, make the judge slaughter them in a prison. When they feel the rat again, I'll be speak the truth. Them have to kill me dead. And when me dead, them can't kill when me said now. Me have to speak the truth. Them have to kill me dead. And when me dead, them can't kill when me said now. Politician, for your time now, open your ears all. The citizen in charge of the seat that you hold when election done. You remember us all, not even go fix two patrol. Can't meet with basic needs, then what is your role? The youth they want better road and light pan pole. Youth they want job and money in a bill full. Politician me say make no so cold. So we have to speak the truth. Them have to kill we dead. And when me dead, them can't kill when me said now. We have to speak the truth. Them have to kill me. Jamaican call us there, here. Out there. Enjoy the tune, man.